Hello, my name is Dennis Sanders, and I'm the pastor here at First Christian Church of St. Paul. And I wanted to say a few things before and kind of as a welcome into Holy Week. Holy Week, for those who are not familiar, is a very special time, probably could be considered one of the holiest times in the Christian faith. We have the joyousness of Palm Sunday, the more thoughtful Monday, Thursday, the Good Friday of pain and sorrow, and then the joy of Easter resurrection. I've been telling people here that this is a Holy Week like no other. Because of course, we aren't going to be meeting together in this building. We will all be separate. The worship services will actually be put together and people will watch it from their own computer or phones. This is an important time of the year because, of course, we talk about Jesus' final days on earth, his arrest, his crucifixion, and then, of course, ultimately his resurrection. When we come to this time of the year and we think about Christ's death, it's normal for us in many ways just to think about this as theoretical. We don't always apply it to our own lives. Except this year we do. All of us do. Because this year there is suffering and there is death. We have been seeing and we know that we are living in the age of the coronavirus. And we are seeing people who are becoming ill. And then we are also seeing those who die. And we see those numbers keep going up and up and up, and we have no idea when this is going to stop. And for the rest of us who may not worry about, haven't yet, or have not been dealing with a sense of illness, there is a sense that our lives have been lost. We don't have the same freedom that we once did. And so we come this week to this time where we hear the story about Jesus and hear him share a last meal with his friends, of him being arrested, of him being tortured, and then dying probably in the most shameful way possible on a cross. Sometimes in our more modern way, we don't understand why we put so much thought or care about this time of the year. Why do we want to talk about death and blood? Because it is a part of our life. And it was also a part of Christ's life. Because, of course, it is God who came down in the form of Jesus Christ, and it was the God who became vulnerable, the God who became human. It was the God that suffered, the God that felt forsaken by friends and by God. As we go through this journey, as we go through this time of uncertainty, as we go through this time of pain, of loss of people, it is important for us to know that Christ suffered with us, that Christ understands. That is in the importance of this week, and it should be of every week, but especially this year at this time, is to know that God understands, that God suffers with us, that we are not alone. So wherever you decide to watch your Holy Week service, whether it's here at First Christian or anywhere, please be mindful of this. Know that the God that we are coming to worship is a God that understands. It's a God that has suffered. It is a God that has dealt with pain, a God that has dealt with sorrow. That helps us to know deep within our hearts, even in this uncertain time, that God is with us no matter what. So, dear friends, as we go into this week, remember, we are not alone. We are in God's world. Blessings on your week.